What's going on, guys? My name is Omega. Welcome back to another Apex Legends video. So today I want to go over with you guys some of the craziest glitches to ever appear in Apex Legends. This game, like most games, has had its fair share of glitches and bugs, but it seems like literally every time something is changed about this game, a huge amount of problems come with it. So we're going to be going over some of the craziest bugs that I could find on Apex Legends, starting off with this bug that is still currently in the game. It's been in the game since Season 5, but this is the Mirage Decoy infinite jump glitch. So basically, in order to do this glitch, all you have to do is be playing Mirage and send out your decoy. After standing still, you basically have to control and then release control of the decoy while jumping in mid-air. And what happens is the decoy will actually basically just defy gravity and start to kind of float up into the air. It's a super weird, super funny glitch that isn't necessarily game breaking, but it's just shocking how this has been in the game since the beginning of Season 5, or whenever Mirage was actually changed. So it's been around for quite some time, and I'm very surprised it has not been patched yet. But moving on to the next one, this is another glitch involving Mirage. So this was actually a bug where Mirage's decoy would destroy Octane jump pad. Now this glitch was more like annoying and not necessarily game breaking, because obviously you could do some pretty cool plays by throwing your decoy onto a jump pad. It would look really realistic to an enemy. You know, they would probably think that decoy is actually the real Mirage. So people thought this would be a really good idea and a really good way to play Mirage, but it turns out that the decoy would literally just instantly destroy the jump pad when going over it. So that didn't help at all. It actually made things worse, and I'm pretty sure this bug has actually been patched, luckily, in the last couple of months. But moving on to the next glitch, this was actually one from when Apex Legends kind of first came out. It was a glitch involving Gibraltar Shield, where you could actually stack caustic traps onto his shield. And the reason this happened is because back in the day, Gibraltar's gun shield was actually coded the same way as the ground would be in the game. So this meant that arc stars could actually stick to Gibraltar, as well as you could place caustic's traps and Octane's jump pad onto Gibraltar's gun shield. It was more of just like a funny glitch to do because Gibraltar had to be aiming down sights for this glitch to even work. I think the best part about this glitch was when you threw Octane's jump pad onto Gibraltar's gun shield, because you could actually just look down and start bouncing around the map. And that was probably one of my favorite things about that glitch. I remember just playing in games and people weren't even like trying. They were just playing as Gibraltar and bouncing around on these Octane jump pads that were pretty much just super glued to the gun shield. So that unfortunately was patched after a couple weeks of us having way too much fun with this glitch right here. Next up, we have a very game-breaking Mirage glitch that was definitely abused by a lot of people when it came out. So basically what happened in this glitch is if you were playing Mirage and you downed either a Watson, a Caustic, or a Revenant, and then threw your decoy into one of their traps or just AoE damaging abilities, they would actually just instantly get up. And this is a super weird glitch. I still don't know why exactly this was ever happening. Many people were theorizing that the downed player would actually absorb the health of the decoy, and it was probably some weird coding glitch with the decoys, you know, acting like real characters. So this was definitely a very interesting glitch that a lot of people abused. It worked with both Caustic, Watson, and Revenant. So this was kind of during the time right before Mirage actually got a buff, and many people were just very upset because Mirage was a very underpowered legend, and all of these glitches basically allowed him to revive the enemy. So there are a lot of problems with Mirage. Luckily, this was patched only after a few weeks of it being in the game. Now, so far we've talked about a lot of glitches involving the legends. This is actually a glitch though involving King's Canyon as well as World's Edge. So apparently there are certain spots in the map that just have weird coding or something like that, because it basically allows you to get into parts of the map that you normally wouldn't be able to get into. This specific glitch on King's Canyon was in between slum lakes and destroyed cascades, and your entire team could actually fit into this one like rock that was inside the map, where you could see people outside of it but you couldn't shoot into it. So it was a very game-breaking glitch. A lot of people, and especially like high-level predator lobbies, were definitely abusing this. As you guys could see in this clip, he basically just ran into this entire team just sitting inside this rock, and they could easily get out, he could easily get in, but you can't shoot in, and I don't think that you can shoot out either. So it's a pretty interesting glitch. This same thing happened actually in a fridge on World's Edge. It was a pretty big deal when World's Edge dropped, because you could actually get inside this fridge in Capital City, and it was the kind of same way where you couldn't shoot out of it and you couldn't shoot into it. The only way you could actually kill someone that was in this glitch was by throwing a incendiary grenade, and it was a pretty inconvenient convenient way, considering that a lot of people were abusing this glitch when it was available on World's Edge. I don't know even how people find these in the first place. Like, is this just something random that you walk into, or do people actually go out and literally just try to find every single possible glitch that you can in this game? I really don't know. It's definitely a weird time for Apex Legends. Next up, we have everyone's favorite supply bin glitch that was in the game for quite some time. I'm pretty sure this was back in like Season 1 or maybe even Season 2 of Apex Legends, where the supply bin would basically catapult you into the air.
Oh, Angus totally missed it.
Ah! Ah! No, I'm dead! I'm actually dead! No!
We're spreading it.
The way to do this glitch is you had to open a supply bin and then start punching kind of like the inside casing of it, and then afterwards, once you stood up, it would basically just launch you into the air in whatever direction you wanted to go. I thought this was more of a fun glitch. It was kind of game breaking because you could get, you know, anywhere in the map easily just by using this glitch, but at the same time, dude, it was super funny to see people flying across the map because people did it all the time, man. You knew exactly what they were doing. So I kind of like this glitch. I was a little upset when it did get nerfed. It was kind of like the Gibraltar Shield glitch. You know, it didn't really hurt the game, but obviously it does look bad to have glitches like that in Apex Legends, so I understand why it was eventually patched. Now this next glitch is actually one with lifeline, where if you had a lifeline on your team and your entire team went down, even if you didn't have a gold knockdown shield, you still wouldn't actually be eliminated from the game. Many people speculated this glitch was after the lifeline DOC drone got updated, where she could actually revive 2 people at once. I'm pretty sure the game thought that her DOC drone was kind of like another legend that could come and revive them. So once lifeline and the rest of her team went down, they were kind of just sitting there like flopping fish, literally not being able to do anything and kind of just waiting for their death. So it was definitely game breaking. It's not like you could get back up after this glitch, so it was more just annoying. Now next up, we have a glitch for Wraith, which I definitely remember because this was probably one of the most frustrating things to go against because everyone was using Wraith and this glitch as well. This was the infinite phase glitch, where Wraith could basically go into the void and stay into the void for however long she wanted. It gave her active ability a 0-second cooldown, and the way to do this is you apparently had to place a portal, and as soon as your portal was, you know, ending, you had to activate your tactical ability and then melee while you were inside the void. And after that, once you came out of the void, you could basically use your ability right then and there. So this was a super annoying glitch. I remember playing ranked and Wraith just basically always staying in the void until the circle finally closed in and just killed everyone else. Luckily this was patched because, like I said, it's a very game breaking glitch when you can just run around and not take any damage at all. So luckily Respawn cracked down on that. I am very glad because Wraith is an annoying legend just in itself, so being able to stay into the void for as long as you wanted was pretty annoying. Now this next glitch is actually one that I'm sure all of you guys have probably experienced. This is probably one of the glitches that has been in the game for the longest, and I think the reason for that is because there were so many different variations of how it happened that Respawn just had to keep like changing the code to eventually permanently fix this issue. But this was the issue with being able to use your gun while you were down. I remember first experiencing this issue like a couple weeks after the game came out, and it was even like up until Season 2 and Season 3, this was still happening to me in some sort of way. There are a bunch of different variations to how this glitch could happen, but basically after you went down, you were still able to pull out your weapon and just shoot people. It made the game so confusing because at that point I was eliminating every single person that went down just because I was afraid they were going to start shooting me with this glitch. So luckily I haven't seen this in a very long time. I'm pretty sure that every variation has already been patched, but yeah, this was definitely probably one of the most frustrating bugs ever to come out in Apex Legends. But with this next glitch, we're going back to another Mirage decoy glitch. So apparently at one time there was a glitch where Mirage's decoy would actually be other legends, and this is like the strangest glitch ever because for some reason after Mirage would like knock down an enemy, sometimes when he threw out a decoy, his decoy wouldn't be Mirage, it would be that enemy. And as you guys can see in the clip right here, when Mirage throws out his decoy, it's actually a Crypto, which is super weird. Other people have said that they've had Octane as a decoy, and for some reason this works with like every single character. So I'm not sure if this glitch is still in the game yet. That is definitely like the most ultimate bamboozle ever if you can throw out like a Gibraltar decoy. I thought that was just absolutely insane that this was ever in the game, and hopefully this glitch has been patched because I've never seen it in one of my games, but there's enough videos on Reddit and YouTube of this that we definitely know it happened at one point. But finally, the last big glitch I want to talk about, and this is actually one that I've talked about in a couple of videos. This is the Peacekeeper double pump glitch. So if you guys know, or if you guys remember back in the day, you could actually shoot the Peacekeeper much faster than intended. Normally the Peacekeeper can fire all of its shots in 6 seconds, but with this glitch you were actually kind of able to double pump the Peacekeeper in order to shoot almost twice as fast. You were able to get all of your shots out in about 4.17 seconds, which is 2 seconds less than you're supposed to. So people got really good at being able to do this glitch in game, and it turned the Peacekeeper into like an insanely overpowered like full auto shotgun that was definitely not intended to be used like that. So luckily that was fixed sometime after. The Peacekeeper just never gets talked about anymore because it's a care package weapon, but back in the day, man, when everyone ran Peacekeeper and was doing the double pump glitch, it was not a fun time. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If there are any glitches that I might have missed, which I probably have, I mean there's a ton out there, so I definitely didn't cover everything in today's video. Let me know down in the comments below if I missed anything. Drop a like on this video if you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace out.